Good morning, good afternoon, or good night, depending on when you're watching this. How's it going, guys? Today is a very fun day. Why is that? Well, we got some mail to open. I'm not going to give you too much information about this guitar, but you probably already know what it is from the title of the video. All I'm going to say right now is that it's an Epiphone, and it's a guitar that I've been eyeing up forever. Alright, let's open up this bad boy, and yes, I do have this on my hand. The monitor is right here. Let's go ahead and open this bad boy up. Actually, let's go down here because a part of the box is already kind of open right here. All we need to do is that. And from there, it should be a simple little... Oh, yep, that is really easy. Don't even need the scissors. And let's turn the box. And, ooh, bubble wrap. Does it work? Oh my gosh, it does work. That makes me happy. And let's pull out this. Yeah, it's a case. That's all that came with it today, was just a case. And let's toss this on top. There we are. All right, now the grand reveal. I'm so excited. There's a latch on the other side. There we are, and there's one more. Yes. And seeing that the things are over here, let's turn it the other direction. There we are. Let's see this thing in full beauty. Oh, that is nice. What we got here today is the Epiphone Johnny A Custom LTD Edition. It is very beautiful, and yeah, it comes with a Bigsby and everything, which is a bit tight right now, but we can fix that later. Something that was concerning when I opened this case is that right here you can see that there is a little bit of pieces of wood. I'm not sure what that is from, but hopefully it's nothing that damaging. And it comes in this nice velvety case, beautiful. And then on the inside comes with some stuff. This one is in... This instrument is guaranteed to the original purchaser. Epiphone, nice thing. This is a thing. This is another thing. We'll see what those goodies are in a moment. And it comes with the key with the case. And that's all that comes with, and an Allen wrench, obviously, for the truss rod. Anyway, let's see if this thing is in tune. Not exactly got a bit out of tune there, but it came from Virginia and is currently 53 degrees out, and last week it was 80. So, I mean, it is going to go out of tune in process. So let's take a look at some of the goodies that came in the case. First thing was this little thing that I tried talking about, but I didn't know what it was. It says, this instrument is guaranteed, and says Epiphone at the bottom. This is kind of like, well, to me, what it looks like is how the Epiphones used to ship out in the old days. Basically, some nice little branding on it, which is very cool. It came with this bag of more goodies. So what's all in here? The first thing I noticed is this Epiphone sticker, which is pretty cool. I'm gonna put this on my one guitar case that I keep my Chapman in. Yeah, I'm gonna put an Epiphone sticker where I keep my Chapman. I guess this is what looks like to me a poster. Oh, there's another thing there. But we'll get to this first. Yeah, that's exactly what this is. It's a poster. So let me just back up a little bit here so you can see this. Pretty cool. And then on the back has the Epiphone instrument lineup, which on there is actually not our model that I saw from the front, but has some great other ones. I've played an Epiphone double neck guitar like on here, and it was actually one of the first times. It was the first time I went to Guitar Center and I picked up a double neck, and it was actually fairly great to play. If I could get any guitar on the back of this, probably a Black Beauty Les Paul, like the 3 pickup one up there. So that's pretty cool. I might hang this somewhere around my room, in my dorm room. And then this third thing came in here, I assume. I'm gonna take a shot in the dark and say this is another, this is the owner's manual. So that's useful to have when stuff breaks. And then it came with one more thing, and I think this is kind of cool, and they do this with, I believe, all of their LTD signature artist ones, their limited edition. It comes with this, and then on the inside is a picture of the artist and their signature and serial number. So for this one, it's Johnny A. And yes, and it's signed by him, which is actually really cool. I can't believe I have this guitar now. The GoPro needs to charge now, so I'm gonna let the GoPro charge. And it's probably gonna be a couple of days before I pick this video back up, giving me and this guitar some nice quality time, and I'll see you back when I pick this up. Alright, we're back at the home studio. I'm on fall break right. Oh my god, that almost scared me. What if it fell into the guitar? So like I was saying, I'm currently on fall break right now, and I brought the guitar with me because I needed to film this video, and plus I wanted to show the family what I just bought. And I've had this guitar for about a month now, did some nice quality bonding with it. I actually played one show with it, so I can basically tell you what I like and what I dislike about this guitar. But first, let's run down the specs. Let's start up at the headstock. So the tuners are Epiphone Deluxe, which are cool because they look like the Gibson pickups, tuners, which are pretty cool. Epiphone Deluxe. We have the Epiphone logo, we have the Johnny A right there, and then we have mother of pearl inlays, custom Johnny A design, and the neck profile is says on the website Johnny A Custom, which most people are like, all right, what is that? And basically, from interviews watching him talk about this guitar, it's basically modeled after a 57 Les Paul neck, or 59, whatever the classic Les Paul was. Off the top of my head, I think it's a 59 Les Paul. That sounds about right. Off the top of my head, I can't remember, but it's based off of the famous 59 Les Paul neck. And we get down here, and it's joined at the 18th fret. And I currently have the Epiphone website pulled up right here so I can make sure I'm talking about everything right. The fingerboard is in ebony, and the neck is mahogany. The body is mahogany also. And the top is a 3-ply laminate maple with flame maple veneer, which is pretty cool. Let's see, what else do we got here? The pickups are Gibson Classic 57s. So we have Gibson pickups inside of an Epiphone, which is pretty cool. The vibrato system is a Bigsby B70 vibrato. And then we have a 3-way selector and 2 volumes, 2 tones, each for their separate pickup. Top 2 for the neck, bottom 2 for the bridge. Also on the website, and now we're getting into little nitty-gritty things that I don't like about this guitar. And this is really nitty-gritty right here. But the strings that on the guitar that on the Epiphone website that it says it ships with are D'Addario 10 through 46s. Now I didn't get this new, I got this through a Guitar Center in Virginia as like a store demo model, so like people could come and play it. And I played a store demo model in Columbus, Ohio, and that one needed a bit of work, and like people would play that all the time. But with this one, it doesn't seem like a lot of people played it. Assuming when they get the guitar and they put it on the shelf, they swap out the strings, like do a setup with it. And what gives it away for me that these aren't D'Addario strings, they could be D'Addario strings and this is just completely out of the water, but to me they don't seem like D'Addario strings because at the very end, they're all gold ball ends. And you know, if you use D'Addario strings, that when you open a pack, every ball end is different, they correspond with a separate string. So like you're gonna have one that's brass, gold color, you're gonna have another one that's black, green, purple, silver, and these ones, like I said, they're all gold. So they might have swapped out the strings, which is perfectly fine. However, on this guitar now, the strings are starting to turn a bronzy color, which is very weird to me. It looks really cool, but at the same time, that's not really ideal. Like I said, that's really nitpicky because there's not a lot of things I don't like about this guitar. Did that make sense? I hope so. So another little tiny thing is that after using the Bigsby for a while, and many people complain this about every type of Bigsby, so after using it for a while, the guitar will go slightly out of tune. A lot of people complain about this problem, so it's nothing new. And the way Johnny A says he fixes it is he uses a product called Big Ben's Nut Sauce, which sounds really wrong, but it's not. And he puts it into the bridge saddles as well as the nut of the guitar. Again, sounds wrong, but it's not. And it holds the tuning stability. So I plan to do that when I change out the strings. I don't know if I mentioned my string plan for this one, but I plan to switch these out to 10 to 48 D'Addarios or round wounds by D'Addario. I haven't decided which yet. What I might do is I might just put the string joint on for now, and then like January switch them to round wounds. But anyway, that's besides the point. That's besides the Bigsby. Other than that, the only other problem I have, which I hope the Big Ben's nut sauce in the string change fixes this also, is that with the G and the B string, if I'm bending, whatever string that is will go slightly out of tune, even more usual than on my guitars that don't have Floyd Roses. So like, if I do those kind of bends, it will go slightly more out of tune than usual, which is perfectly fine. There are many ways to fix that. And that is really all the cons I have about this guitar, only some small nitty-gritty stuff. What do I love about this guitar? Well, I just love how thick it is. I love the fact that it's not like an SG small size. I like the fact that it's not like a full ES335 Ibanez Art Core Jazz box size. It's a nice size for me, which I genuinely love. It feels great, it's great to hold. Yeah, I just love everything about this guitar. It's the guitar of my dreams. Enough talking, more playing. So what we're going to do is we are going to take this guitar and we are going to record the melody line of Rick's song. I'm going to go through all 3 pickups. Then I'm going to go on a clean channel, do some chords, again, all 3 pickups. And then I'm going to do some lead tones in all 3 pickups as well. I'm going to see how it sounds acoustically. I'm going to be using my camera mic because the GoPro mic is kind of lacking. I don't own a high quality mic yet. That's going to change soon, I promise. But for now, you're going to hear phone audio on that. And I would go through all 3 pickups, but acoustically, it's not going to matter. For all sound tests, everything was on 10. The volumes were at 10, as well as the tones. Also in the audio demos, I noticed that I really didn't use the Bigsby at all, so I'm going to do a little bit of playing, and I'm going to include the Bigsby as much as I can. You can hear right here the guitar is slightly out of tune. It'll just keep, with overuse of the Bigsby, it'll just keep going out of tune even more. But like I said, there are many ways to fix this that Johnny A talked about, such as the Big Ben's nut sauce, and hopefully a string change will change this problem. So I just checked the tuning on this after the Bigsby test, and surprisingly enough, 3 strings are in tune, 3 strings aren't in tune. So A, E, and the high E are perfectly fine, but the D is slightly flat, so let's fix that. And then our G is slightly sharp, and then as well as our B. Well, no, actually our B is fine, so only 2 out of the 6 strings went bad, which is perfectly okay with me. Well, anyway, guys, that was the demo of the Epiphone Johnny A Signature Limited Edition model. Like I said, this is the guitar of my dreams. I absolutely love it. Sorry I didn't get a lot of the Bigsby in the audio demos. Like I said, I'm in a bit of a rush today considering I'm going back. But like I said, this is the guitar of my dreams. It looks absolutely beautiful in this lighting, which was very hard to set up just to get good lighting on this. And I think the reason why I got drawn to this guitar even more was because it reminded me a lot of my first love of the SG. I mean, they're both kind of the same shape. This one's a bit more sleeky and sexier. This bit bigger than this one. But honestly, I love this guitar so much. It is currently my favorite guitar. I'm definitely going to use this a lot in my rock jazz playing. I'm not going to use it a lot in my shred-wise because, I mean, that's what the Chapman is for. I can do a lot of dive bombs on this. I mean, I can do dive bombs on Bigsby, can't I? Let me know down in the comments section below. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think of this guitar down in the comments section below. I hope you found this demo helpful to you. Why don't you go ahead and subscribe? I noticed that 99% of the people who watch my videos aren't subscribed. So why don't you go down and do that right there. Also, like I said, leave a comment on if you like this guitar or not. If you want to see anything else demoed, if you want to see lessons, vlogs, anything, let me know down in the comments section below. Share this video with everyone you can. And yeah, so anyway, guys, goodbye and good nights.